of history run deep through Stafford, Virginia. We've raised leaders, featured artists, and honored those heroes among us. We've learned from the battles fought, and we look to the future with hope. We take this time to focus on what makes us exceptional, while constantly remembering where we came from. We're always open to fresh ideas and innovation, and savor all of the flavor at our fingertips. We find inspiration in our craftsmanship, and there's always a hidden gem around every corner. Find yours. Rediscover Stafford.
And welcome back to the Kayak Fishing League. I am your host, Jigmaster, aka Rob Brown. We got an exciting day today for the Kayak Fishing League, our very first playoff weekend. It's Wildcard weekend. Wildcard weekend. Playoffs are here. Teams are in it. It's going. Like to say, welcome to the people who are joining in from Pride Outdoor Network. We are happy to have you here with us. Just a little background on what KFL is. KFL is Kayak Fishing League, and basically it's a team of bass fishermen. You go up against another team of bass fishermen. Each team has 4 different anglers on the water against another 4 anglers on the same body of water on whoever is the home team, their body of water that they select. So it's head-to-head on their body of water. 4 anglers against 4 is the format. Best 10 fish. So, best 10 fish that your team catches, longest 10 fish is how we do it. Everything in kayak and bass kayak fishing is done with length. So you have an approved measuring device. You put your fish on that board. You take a picture with a tournament identifier code that's sent out to every angler, and you submit that picture. It's judged by judges who look at, location of the fish, length of the fish, the certain rules that go along with it, whether the fish's mouth is open, you can have your hands in certain spots, so on and so forth. And if everything's good to go, they approve that pick, and that goes towards your total. And, whatever team comes out with the most inches at the end of the matchup wins. And that's how this thing works. So that's a breakdown of Kayak Fishing League, and a very, really, really quick, rough breakdown of kayak bass fishing. But we're not here for me. We're here for these anglers. So let's bring these anglers back on. Matthew Conant, Jeff Fader, and the man Derek Brundle himself. Welcome back, fellas.
Welcome back.
How we doing?
Doing pretty good, man. How y'all doing?
Man, I'm struggling.
Yeah, it looks to be a tough day, man.
Struggling. I got one bite. It was that 12,000 incher from earlier.
That's all right, though. You still got time, and you always figure it out, bro.
I try.
I saw that you guys were able to – you got another fish put up. So, you got 2 fish on the board. That was a good one. That was the one I think we saw Matt catch, but then he went offline for like 3 days.
No, I think you just caught that.
Oh, did you just catch that one, Matt?
Yep.
Okay. You caught one earlier, right, before you went offline? I'm getting some wind from somebody.
Might be me.
Yeah, it was you, Derek. I muted you. Just, when you want to say something, give me a thumbs up or let me know. That was a good fish, man, Matt. 20 and a quarter inches.
Yeah. Yeah, I lost the cast before.
You lost a good one to cast before, you say?
Yeah.
Ah, man, that sucks. She just spit it, pull, or jumped you off or what?
Spit it. Lost that one. We'll get to it in time.
It happens. You'll get on some more. I feel it.
I don't know. That might have been it for the day right there.
Come on, don't say that, sir. Jeff's like, that ain't it for today. I got to get some too.
Oh my goodness, you're not kidding. This is not cool.
I covered a lot of shoreline for those 2 hits, and they're in the front, right next to each. Not looking good as far as numbers.
Well, you just have to have more numbers than the other team. So.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, at this point.
It's almost like being at Real Foot for the guys who went, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Well, what's that river in West Virginia they fish in? And they only
the river they fished in, I think all season, only 3 fish were caught from opposing teams. Yeah, I think that was the new river.
One.
From,
One measurable.
One measurable? Jeez.
Yeah, George from Ambassadors put up 1 measurable out of the 3 teams that went.
Hey, that tells you that's a really healthy fishery. So have you guys been trying to adjust, like, with the conditions being a lot tougher, you move deeper or, try to, I think Derek said earlier that the water was up about 3 to 4 inches, maybe move back, up tight to all the newly flooded stuff.
I've been trying. The temps have really dropped too.
Yeah, that's what they were saying earlier, right? Dropped like 8 degrees or so, right?
Yeah, at least. Been 80 here. Now it's 71, and it came up 2 degrees.
Yeah, that's gonna make for a tough day, no matter who you are, or a tougher bite, I should say.
Yeah.
That's 10 degrees in a couple of days.
Yeah, that's hard to contend with, man. 10 degrees in a couple of days. We had the same thing here. Yep, we had the same thing here, man. Water temp dropped like 10 degrees in 2 days. That Ida messing a lot of stuff up.
I wish she didn't come through.
I wish she didn't come through. We heard that, DB. I unmuted you for a second. I knew you were back there talking trash. Oh, looks like you flipping some what is that, buckbrush?
Yeah, man. I mean, not that it's doing me any good. I ain't caught anything yet.
Got to figure it out somehow, right? You should throw that jerkbait up in there.
Yeah, I was gonna Carolina rig a jerkbait earlier, but
Who's that? Me?
Nah, Derek said he was gonna Carolina rig a jerkbait earlier.
Oh yeah.
Hey, it's tough if he bringing out the Carolina rig jerkbait.
Oh yeah.
seldomly used technique.
That technique takes a lot of patience. Man, that lake that you guys are on, man, it looks like it has such a diverse characteristics from one side of the lake to a different side of the lake.
You can do everything in here. You can punch, you can flip, you can frog, you can run a chatterbait, you can run a Ned rig, and there's big fish in here. I mean, we always get big ones, but today is just like extraordinarily difficult for some reason.
They
don't want my lessons, man. Especially at this place. Blackbeard doesn't do well here.
So, what are you looking at right now, Blackbeard?
Trying to get the camera set up. I'm watching Mr. Triple Crown at the moment.
Okay, so we got two different views on the man Matt Conant right now. Now he's on the spot. He's got to catch a fish.
This looks good, right?
What it is you need to be on Derek Brundle, man, because whenever Derek's got a camera in front of him, he always snatches some lips.
Oh, you saw that giant I caught
Yeah, we'll
earlier?
find him. That's why I came out. I saw that woodfish, man. I got excited. I had to get out here.
Yeah, man. So these guys are saying that that water temp has dropped over 10 degrees, man. That's got to make it tough. What water temps are you seeing right now, Beard?
71.9.
71.9, and the other day when we practiced, it was over 80, right?
That was warm.
Yeah.
That was warm.
71.3.
Yeah, right spot on.
Come on, fish.
So it looks
I
like
just launched, and most of the ramp was underwater, so the water level's up a few feet at least.
Yeah, that's what Derek was saying. He was saying the water was up. So you got rising water and you got a falling temperature on rising water. You gotta love those conditions.
Yeah, we had discussed temporarily last night doing KFL on the river striper style and just had a battle royale out there, but I don't think the rest of the league would have appreciated it.
Yeah, just having it a battle royale on stripers for this matchup.
Yeah, we were just gonna go out there and just striper fish.
I think after seeing the bite here today, no one would have complained.
Right?
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Yeah, well, at least it's a beautiful day out there. What's the air temp?
Oh, I don't know. Mid-70s probably.
Oh yeah. Well, usually
It's
when
nice. I mean, it's a beautiful day. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better day.
Why does it always work out that way? When it's a beautiful day for us, as the angler, the fishing is not so beautiful.
Yeah, that's generally the case.
But when it's a really ugly, shitty day, weather-wise, it's usually lights out for the fish.
Yep.
So, Derek, for the people joining us for the first time for KFL, man, why don't you tell them a little bit about your team or yourself and all you guys on your team?
So we are the Massachusetts Maulers. Most of our guys are right here from southeastern Massachusetts. We've got Kayak phenom Ken Wood. We've got
Phenom.
He's a phenom, dude. That dude catches them everywhere. Of course, we got the Triple Crown King himself, Matthew Conant. We've got Blackbeard, who you guys are looking at, or we're looking at. Myself, Mike Marcone. We got John Ferreira, Joseph DeDeo, and Rob Pagnano. I mean, we got a well-rounded group of guys. Unfortunately, we're struggling today to put on a show for you guys, but.
So let me break it down for the guys just a little bit better than what he did. He's being really modest about his team. How many how many guys on your team have been in the 10?
Almost every one of them.
So DZ the 10, arguably one of the hardest, in my opinion, one of the hardest and most prestigious groups of guys to make it into, which is the top 10 anglers across the nation, based off of how you finished in all the KBF tournaments throughout the year. Most of his team has at some point been in the 10. Any national championship winners on your team there, Matt Conant?
We have one national champion winner, Matt Conant. We've got 3 rookie of the years.
3 rookie of the years.
2 or 3 Northeast Angler of the Years. Yeah, I mean,
And then you got Blackbeard,
and then we got Blackbeard,
who's
comic
got
relief.
arguably top 3 best beards in the league.
Yeah.
I said the league. Hold on, I was thinking of I was kind of including the Kayak Bass bracket tour because I was thinking of old boy. What's Redbeard? What's his name?
Joel Spear.
Yeah, Joel Spear. To me,
I
it's
know
between him and Blackbeard.
so many red beards.
I know, right?
Bryce Gibbs has a valiant beard as well, I think. There's some good-looking beards in there. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If you're a beard type of dude, kayak
Is this even a debate, gentlemen? What's going on here?
He's Blackbeard's putting on a modeling show for you guys and gals.
See if I can go find a Motor City guy.
Hey, Mike Marcone said Blackbeard's got thin mint camera work.
Oh boy, I hope not.
How was that view when I was pointing at the Triple Crown?
We just saw trees. You're probably too far away. Trying to give him his space, though. That makes sense.
I was camoed in.
I know, right? But yeah,
Would be nice if I could flip the camera around.
Oh yeah,
Large Blackbeard.
this Maulers team, people, is stacked with talent. So I'm pretty sure coming at the beginning of the season, they came into this with expectations of making it or being where they are, but higher expectations than where they are right now. So and this, coming in, they were probably one of the favorites to win it. I wanted to put them out myself, but I got put out by someone else. We're not going to talk about that right now.
Yeah,
that means you're not allowed to talk about it, Derek.
And Greg Nosar, I believe.
That means you're not allowed to talk about it, Derek. So.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah, that means you're not.
I thought it meant Greg Nosar and the Washington Warhawks.
So Jeff Fader, man, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah. We're gonna go into a better looking guy. We're gonna talk to you and let Derek suffer in silence. I know the fishing's tough, man. It's hard to maintain that focus right now, huh?
It is actually. Had a really good day of pre-fishing the first day I was here, and just been chasing the weather and the water temps and the rising water, and I'm adjusting's not going as planned, I guess.
Yeah, man. It's obviously tough for both teams. I mean, between both of you guys, 2 fish have been caught so far. So,
yeah.
And it's 2 fish is nothing to recover from. So nobody's out of it yet, So.
Oh, you're right.
This could possibly come down to the last hour of this matchup.
Sure. Right. Let this beautiful day warm up the water a little bit. Maybe things will change up.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point, man. With no clouds in the sky, that sun up high like that, it should warm the water up for you guys.
Yeah. It's getting to be crunch time already, though.
Well, that wind's picking up, so maybe that'll, create some wind current, and those fish will start moving.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised Derek's not offshore throwing his mega bass.
I've been offshore all day, dude. Offshore definitely ain't where it's at. I done eliminated that for everybody.
Welcome, Jeremy Hicks.
Badman.
Yeah, you figuring it out, bro? You figuring it out yet?
Yeah, I figure that's a beautiful lake and a lot of people to talk to on the bank. I'll get up here and kill my battery because I don't need it for nothing else.
Oh, I thought somebody was hooked up.
Yes.
So Blackbeard, won't you help these guys out? Tell them what you would do in this situation.
Go home.
I knew it. I knew that's what was coming. I was waiting for it.
What would Tom Brady do? Would Tom Brady give up? Hell no.
He would go to Tampa and live the rest of his life in glory.
I forgot you guys are Northeastern. All you guys love Tom Brady. Oh my God.
I wouldn't go that far.
Who?
This place is so tough. I'm looking forward to that 9-hour ride home.
Mike Marcone says these poor guys drove 20 hours for a day this dead. But Mike, they did have a ridiculous day on Striper yesterday. So
Oh, it was incredible. That's definitely a highlight at this point.
yeah, I wish I had a.
The win would be the highlight, but we will see. Saving room for that yet.
I'm expecting some fireworks at the end, though, so I think it's going to happen at the end.
It very well could.
That did look amazing. I was watching Derek's live stream on Instagram, man, and I was pretty jealous, as was Ken Wood. That looked amazing, man. All 5 guys just cast after cast pulling in stripers.
Yeah, it sounded like Derek. It sounded like Derek was like, I don't want my whole team out here, so I'll just invite the people I like. That's what it
We're all
sounded like.
watching. The guy, our captain, night before a giant playoff game, puts a spook into his thumb. So we're all panicking.
See, but I think he had an agenda.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
he's going to kind of whip our butts out there, get us all exhausted. That's why I didn't invite you guys.
Yeah,
Yep.
I look dumb, but I'm not.
Hey, I'll say it was worth it. I'm doing just fine today.
Vader's like, we should go get the.
I was a little nervous when I saw
Like, yeah, we
DB
should
had a
definitely
Molson.
go.
I figured that was from the Michigan guys.
Oh yeah, never leave home without it. But yeah, like Derek said, he's like, because we kept seeing him busting a little farther than our cast could reach, and he finally says, we should go get the boats, we should go get the kayaks, and I was just like, yeah, I'm in.
It took about half an hour of convincing the rest of the group, though.
It did, but it was well worth it. We broke down, packed up, went back, and we were back on the water by, within 30, 40 minutes, and yeah, it was lights out.
David Fisk says, "Let's go, New England Hammers." I probably butchered his last name, but
David Feisek.
Feisek. Yeah, I butchered it.
David Feisek. That is my new canoe regional director for the Northeast.
Hey, David Feisek, I need a job. I even corrected your name. Corrected the way I said your name. I'm joking, bro. I don't need a job. I'll tell you what, though. I am envious of Jeremy Hicks' setup on his Sportsman. That the dual fish finders with the 360 on there. That thing is awesome.
John Ferreira's got dual Garmin's on his with a live sight.
Does he?
Yeah.
I would think, I don't know if you're against it, you or Matt are against it, but I would think that live scope or that type of technology would work great with the way you guys fish.
Oh, I'm all for it. Conant's got it on his.
Oh, does he?
Yep.
You never know with Conant, man. He's just a silent killer, bro.
Dude don't play, dude. Dude does not play.
Looks
like,
like
look at this nice guy. Then he's cutting your throat.
Exactly. Yeah.
Keep them guessing.
Looks like this normal, unassuming guy. Every time we see him, he's always got some jeans on and he's just chilling.
Oh yeah.
And you see, the next thing you know, he's dropped like 100 inches on you.
I don't know if I've seen Conant catch a fish under 18 inches. I'm going to be honest.
He doesn't allow them to bite, actually.
He just knows.
He ties a little sign. He ties a little sign to his lures that say no.
Last weekend.
Got a little bit of wind. Oh, we're good. What was that, Matt?
Last weekend was a dink fest.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
I don't believe you. Your dink fest is probably 17, 18-inch fish.
Oh, that was the biggest.
Dude's like, it was a dink fest. I only put up 110.
Yeah. He's like those Texas boys. Oh, it was only 24 inches. Although I will say who's got one of the best sayings I've heard is John Louvier. First you catch 5, then you catch 100.
Yep.
I was like, you know what, man? God bless you. First you catch 5, you catch 100. I wish it was that easy every time.
Yeah, no doubt. First, I'd just like to catch 5 today.
Yeah. I know those days. Who you rolling up on, Blackbeard? What you looking? Who you seeing? Is that Matt?
Believe it's John, the sexy fox. Ferreira.
Oh, John Ferreira. Let's see if we can blow you up real quick.
Can you guys see him, or am I too far away? I don't want to get too close to him.
We can kind of see him. What's he flipping? Is he flipping those bushes right there?
I believe he's Carolina rigging a Vision 110.
Dude, that seems to be a popular thing to do. What size? 8?
No, I mean, I'll tell you what I'm doing.
Circle hooks on it.
I'm throwing a X-Zone True Center stick. You can copy me if you want to catch all these fish that I've been catching.
I think that's the case for everyone, bro. Everybody's still trying to figure it out. Except for the fish. They figured it out already. Don't bite anything.
Basically what it feels like.
Oh, it's a good feeling.
What was that, Matt?
I said it's a good feeling once you feel it today.
Yeah, man. At days like this, any bite just gives you so much more confidence.
I mean, I can't even get a sunfish to bite.
So, Doug, I'll give you guys a quick scoreboard update. Doug, it's been a grinder, man. In the Mass Maulers versus the Motor City Ambassadors matchup, Maulers are leading 35 1/4 to 0 at this point. 2 fish. Matt Conant has a nice 20 1/4 inch fish, and then I think the other one was caught by John. John Ferrer has a 15 incher. On the other side is the Tar Heel Lunkers versus the Alabama Hammers down on Neely Henry, and that one is 185 inches to 0. And Coley McGowan has 176 and a half inches of their 185.
I want to shake that man's hands.
Yeah, man. That dude, that dude knows that, he knows that waterway, bro. It's crazy. Every week he's over 100 inches on their matchups there.
What a season he's having, huh?
Yeah, man. I mean, most of his teammates say that there's probably nobody better on Neely Henry than him. And, he's making a case for it. And today he seems to be on the big spots. I think he's got 2 spots over 19 inches. He's got 3 spots over 18 inches. Well, I think every last one of his fish are all spotted bass. Yep, they are.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're all spotted bass, and his smallest is 15 and a half inches. That is crazy, man. I love catching spots, though. I mean, they fight so hard. It's what makes me envious of you guys. You guys have access to apparently big largemouth as well as big smallies up there where you're at,
Oh yeah.
and the spotted bass. I have to drive like
Any spots up here.
Oh, you don't have any spots up there?
No.
I have to drive like 3.5 hours just to get to the closest place to catch a smallie. Hey, what lake are you guys on right now? Is it Lake X?
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Lake Nipponicket.
You heard what he said, David? I can't say that, so.
Call it the Nip.
The Nick. Lake the Nick.
Everybody
The
calls
Nip.
it the Nip.
The Nip.
Oh, the Nip.
Just like your nipple.
Just like your bleep. David said he's never fished it. Well, it might be time to fire Derek Bumble then, David, because he hadn't take you out there.
That's fine.
Fire him and tell him you got a younger, better looking version of him. His name is Blackbeard. What yak you on today, Derek?
I am on my new canoe unlimited.
Is that the one you reach for most of the time now?
Yeah, always.
Always.
Yeah, it's our newest model, and
really
it is by far my favorite.
What was that, Jeremy? Oh, he muted it. Okay. Yeah, I saw that thing. It looks pretty dope, man. New canoe this year is really grown on me. Just because they're so you can
Just like
you
that.
can do whatever you want to do to them. You know, they're customizable all the way through.
Water level's crazy, Jig Master. Where I'm driving through right now, it's usually all choked out. My motor's usually gets jammed up where I'm driving right now, man. I don't even see any weeds.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I'd probably be spinning out right now, like, man, what in the HE double hockey stick is going on?
Oh, believe me, I'm right there. I'm close. I just had to take a minute and eat a bunch of Hostess donuts. Try and calm down a little bit.
Well, people,
That's
if you didn't know,
technique.
this video is hosted by Hostess, sponsored by Hostess. There you go. You know, like in the TV shows or the movies, you always see. There you go, right there. You get the Coke, the random 20 people holding a Coke or something.
Yeah, right.
Jeremy, that water looks like chocolate milk.
They would sponsor me. Oh, it's terrible. It's normal though. The color is normal. It's just mega high for some reason. Stupid Ida. I don't mind that the water's high, but the temperature dropping down so rapidly really bothers me.
I'm with you on that one. I understand
Yeah,
that.
this whole area is usually all weeds. I don't see anything. It's crazy.
Yeah, you say something while ago.
I just had my first sunfish bite.
Hey, you're getting into the right area. You grab that mag draft and perch color and throw that thing. And that chocolate milk.
Mag draft doesn't do any good in here for some reason.
I got my very first mag draft bite 2 days ago.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm not really a swim bait guy.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to I'm trying to learn, learn the basics of it. And I was doing a little bit of night fishing, man, and I got smoked at the boat.
I got a bunch of stripers on one yesterday. Stripers destroy them things though, so I lost. Well, they destroyed. I didn't lose any. They destroyed like 4, and I said, "Well, that's enough of that."
That's enough of that. That's $60 gone.
Yep.
I remember when I bought my first tungsten jackhammers, and I think I bought 4 of them, and I want to say that was about $85-$90. I went first time I went, I took them out fishing, man. I got 4 of them taken by slime darts, and I was just like, this is the worst decision I ever made. I'll never buy these again.
Yep.
Damn pickerel. Anything with a flash, a pickerel will smoke it, and they always hit it right at the boat. Well, that's when you know it's tough. You ain't even getting a pickerel. You're not even getting into pickerel. You know it's bad.
A lot of people out here today.
Yeah, there's 8 kayaks just from us. I've seen probably a half dozen to 8 kayaks not with us, and I see right now probably 7 or 8 boats. I mean, this place is only 350 something acres.
Yeah, it's pretty busy. Got a few canoes out here.
As they were going by. And the bass boat guys hadn't caught nothing either.
Not to mention, we had 2 goose hunters that were set up on positions. One of them being a point I like to start on.
Yep.
Oh, we got somebody hooked up.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's just another slime dart. You had to say something.
Oh, I jinxed him with the slime dart. Won't you show the people? Won't you show the people what a slime dart is?
Yep. Just a little guy too. Just a little
pickerel.
One.
Yeah.
Yep.
Robert, I'm gonna have to jump off. My battery's dying, and for some reason my charger isn't working.
Yes, sir. I will be right back, guys.
Destroyed bait.
All right. Sorry about that. I had a package being delivered. I thought it was my wife, and I'm like, why is she ringing the doorbell?
It ain't good.
It's my new deep cranking rod from Protolist Rods. I'm gonna use it to channel my inner Matt Connett.
For the crankbait rod?
Yeah, man. I know you like to fish offshore.
Oh, yeah. I like crank.
I love cranking.
Oh, we got a Lance. We might have a Lance sighting. There he is. What's going on, Lance? Oh, there he is. Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, bro.
All right.
You look like you back in the woods. Looks like.
Yeah, I tried the main lake and it. Yeah, I'm in the back. I don't know if it matters though.
Dude, Coley's killing it right now. What y'all put in his Wheaties? That man's on fire. All big spots too. Pretty sure you know what he's catching them on. So you just out there, you just looking to rip some lips at this point, or you searching for a huge bite?
It's gonna take a huge bite. I think it's average.
Yeah, I mean, I think right at this point, your team has an 18-inch average, so
Yeah.
it's like the Lunkers are gonna have to come into a couple schools of 20-inch fish.
See if we can find them in here.
Or they could be sandbagging. You never know. They could be sitting at 199 right now.
You know what? I just pretend that 0 is a 200.
Yeah, that's the only way to do it, really.
You never know.
It's very true. You never know. Just like when you do all the tournaments, like scoreboard goes down, you might be in first, second, or third, but by the time submission time's over, you're gonna drop back to like 7th or 8th, and you're just like, come on, man.
It's got good service in most places, but there's places that don't. So if they're in a spot like that, they might have a ringer and you just not know it.
Yep. Who we looking at, Blackbeard?
Yeah, Ken Wood. Not sure.
Oh, you found Ken, huh? Ken's got some he's got some ground to make up for his head-to-head with Cayman right now.
Yeah, he was throwing keepers over earlier. 13-inch fish.
Yeah. We talked to him earlier. He wasn't thinking about the KBBT. He was thinking about KFL and throwing away his 13 inches.
Yep. Yeah.
Sounds like the pup has to go outside and do her business.
Come on, Dave.
Yeah, over in the championship, I think Cayman's at 83 inches right now, which is, not impossible to make up, but got to start. Just takes start with number 1. Oh, we got a fish catch.
Yeah.
Might be. Oh no, might make it. It's gonna be close. Looks like. I think you might have our first catch on camera of a bass for the day.
Look at that monster. Let me hold him way out here. Make him look bigger.
I tell you what, that thing's been eating good though. Had a little belly shirt on it.
That one got Nozar excited.
Got me excited.
It's all right. Now the skunk's off the boat. You're good to go.
Right. I've caught a few of them.
Hey Jeff, now it's your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, they're few and far between out here, and both of the ones I've caught today they don't count.
I'm giving you good luck right now. You about to pull one in.
We'll give her a shot. That's for sure. I'm just debating on where I want to go again. it is a pretty small lake, so you can like look around and you're seeing, okay, there's a boat over there, and there's another boat that went back where I want to go, so that's out. Like,
makes it easier for deciding, though.
Well, I mean, you keeps your head on a swivel. Like you're constantly trying to debate on where you want to make a move to, and whether you go now or to at least be there, or wait and risk losing it to someone. Because even the boat guys, like, you'll see the same boat that'll leave, then come back, leave, come back. They're darting all around the water too. So just like we are, I think we're all moving all around quite a bit. Everybody on the lake. So
everybody's darting around. That tells you everybody's still trying to figure it out. It's getting down to brass tacks, man. Almost hour and 15 minutes left.
There's probably a few that I don't know of. I haven't seen yet today that are maybe in a particular area, but I know I've been up and down the lake a few times already. So can't believe the water temps that are changing too. Like not just the overall drop, but like current. Like, you know, I've seen upwards of 2-degree differences.
Really?
Yeah. And this lake's only 1.4 miles long.
How deep is that lake?
It's about 8.5 at its deepest. Is that right, guys?
Yeah, I think the average is 5 feet. It's usually 6, but it's up a bit.
Yeah.
I think deepest is usually like 6.5.
I'll tell you what, the few times that I've seen this lake on live, you know, it just looks like it has something for everybody, something for everything you want to do.
Oh, it does. It's a great looking lake. Kind of like the stained water the way it is. It's very Florida-like. But yeah, as they were saying, as Derek was saying, I mean, there is a little bit of something for everybody out here. There's areas that you can crank and drag and pitch and flip and you name it.
Yeah, I was Blackbeard was telling me, man, that the lake can be tough, but it's got a lot of giants in it.
I've heard of that. A lot of locals too. Just, you know, I know the boat ramp guys. They exaggerate a little bit, but you know, I have heard a lot of larger fish coming out of here, 6 to 8 pounders. Pretty frequent.
Yeah, I know Ken Wood's PB came out of there. Hey, Blackbeard, how big was Ken Wood's PB that came out of there?
I think it was might have been double digits, man. That thing was a basking shark. Yeah. I've seen a buddy of mine, Alex Perry, I live like 15 minutes from this lake, and I fish with him once a week, and I always give in, and he makes me come to this place even though I hate it. And I've seen him live catch a 22.75, bunch of fish over 20. I mean, they're here. Every event we have here, someone's catching fish over 20. I think the water level in that storm's definitely messing things up for the guys today, though.
Oh yeah,
we talked about.
I was here on Wednesday, and I marked where the water was when we got here, knowing the storm was coming, and oh boy, a lot of water come in.
Might be time to pick up that fluke and skip it way back up in there.
That's been tried.
Well, when you did it, did you take a nap and let it sit?
Oh, right.
You know, it's funny, man. When it's tough like this, super tough like it seems to be for you guys right now, I'll call my wife and start talking to her because it forces me to, I guess, slow down or take my mind off of it. And usually when that happens, I get a bit and I figure a little something out.
Sure. Even just getting some sort of distraction to sort of take your mind out of, I don't want to say panic mode, but definitely an elevated state, you know, by just settling down and distracting yourself with something else. It certainly helps.
Yeah, I mean, you can see here if you look at Matt, man, he's laser focused right now.
Yeah.
Trying to catch a fish.
I love it, man. He's locked in. Locked in. Well, regardless of the outcome, man, all of your teams, all of you anglers made KFL history. You know, first team to make it to the playoffs, and still don't know who's going to come out on top yet because it's still got time on the board.
That is true, but yeah, in the end, you know, overall, you were asking those others, you know, what the league was and how it was for the first year, and it definitely exceeded, I think, every team's expectations. And I know we're really happy with our performance of the year and making the playoffs. And, you know, we talked about obviously wanting to come here and stay right over here on the East Coast and then go down to Rhode Island after this. You know, we've already got 3 weeks off scheduled work, so we were planning ahead. But regardless of how it works out, you know, we've had an absolute riot here. You know, guys are awesome. Had a, you know, one heck of a time last night striper fishing, so that'll definitely go in the books. And yeah, regardless, we're all happy as a team and the way things shaked out and our support from our sponsors. And you know, we're really excited for next year. And you know, it's exciting too to see all these new teams coming in. You know, it's like every day there's, you know, Maine and Connecticut, and like all these new teams coming in, and it's pretty exciting.
Yeah,
Definitely.
and Dave's over here talking about he needs to get a team together for New Hampshire, so that could be incoming.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Now we
And
just
you're
need to
seeing
sell
some
to get a few
names
more
come in.
teams.
You know, you're seeing some other names coming into the sport as well, and
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's really good.
Yeah, Arkansas had 2 big signings yesterday, right? Cody
Yeah,
Milton.
you know, me and Greg talked about this months ago, man. We kind of figured if we had a successful first season and it was enjoyed by the teams or whatnot, that we'd start attracting, you know, the guys with names already in this sport, which I'm not saying that the guys with names in this sport are what we're trying to attract. I'm just, you know, putting that out there that the people who were skeptical about it when we first brought this idea up, you know, then I know of people who we've changed their mind. Just everybody talking about how fun of a format it is. And I feel like the ability to have this competition, this level of competition, and then also have a great time, so much fun doing it, it's, you know, swayed some people over to the dark side, so to speak.
Yeah, because I mean, we've already got some incredible anglers and some really good names around the nation. So that's already been, you know, accomplished, and just grabbing a few more, you know, recognized names, I guess. But I think you nailed it. You know, just showing that it can be successful. It can be, you know, a lot of fun, which we all who have participated get to experience that. And, you know, you hear it every single week, every single live on how much fun it is. So I think it's certainly persuaded, like you said.
All right, man. I'm already.
KFL's done a great job too, schedule wise. I mean, everyone had.
You're breaking up on me. Say that again. Oh, we lost him for a second. What about you, Jay Hicks, man? How has this experience been so far, man?
I actually had a ball, and I was a little concerned when it first came available. You know, just seeing how it was going to work out, but it proceeded my expectations by a long ways.
Yeah, man. I feel the exact same, bro. Because you know, when we came into it, a lot of people were saying that, I think KBF attempted to do it like a while ago, a long time ago, and it kind of didn't materialize for them. And then, you know, the naysayers and everything about how it just can't work. And I'm not going to say it's been the smoothest, inaugural season, but in reality, tell me what corporation, what sports business or whatever was smooth the first year. I mean, you're figuring out what works and what doesn't work.
Every trail that's been out there got their growing pains, and KBF, I'm sure they had their fair share, whether they were he was aired or not, for the public to know, everybody's had them. It's just the way this format is so live, so to speak. It's going to be out there. Good and bad is going to be out there. That's what folks need to see.
Well, and to be honest, I think you deal with a little hiccups here and there every single year, no matter how veteran you are. You get it with leagues and sports and business and you name it. So being able to get through it is what's important, and working through it in a fair and timely manner. And like you just stated, everything being live, we're airing laundry right on on live TV. So
yeah, man.
Raw information.
And for all intents and purposes, man, I try my best not to sugarcoat anything or to take stuff away because, I believe in any publicity is good publicity. So your drama's going to create clicks. It's going to create rifts. The good stuff's going to make good things happen, and the bad stuff's going to make people look at it. I mean, I do think that each team should keep the team drama on the team. You know what I mean? Like, not put that out there, but like the ride is the adventure is a lot of the fun, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and creating rivalries because I tell you what, I do have a rivalry with Washington at this point. Because
I gotta say, as far as like team and any kind of turmoil or anything like that, I haven't experienced any of that, and I know our ambassador team, we haven't with any of the matches we've had, any of the teams we've faced. Mm-hmm. It's all been positive, every single one of them. So
yeah, same for us. We haven't had a bad experience at all, but
yeah,
it's just been, and every time we've traveled for a matchup to face a different team, man, it's always been cordial and been fun to chit chat with them, have drinks with them, or get out on the water, or whatever the case may be, and then try to smash that ass when we get on the water. Please believe Greg Nosars talked so much trash to me about their win over us.
He's good at it when he can.
Yeah,
he does only win, right?
No, they got 2 wins. We were their first win, which is even worse, man. Come on. Yeah, they got 2 wins, both on the Potomac.
How much did they pay you?
He couldn't have paid me enough to take a dive in that one. I tell you what, man. I fished when we had that matchup. I fished an area that I fished before and just killed in there before, man. And I think I had 2 bites all day. It was the water was like 90 degrees. I've never seen, maybe that's my lack of experience, but I've never seen a river with the water temp at 90 degrees. The grass was choked up everywhere, bro. I'm talking about 50 yards from the bank. It's just choked up grass. And it was rough. Greg caught all his fish off of one log. He sat on one log for 7 straight hours. And I was like, you know what, man? You deserve to win if you do that. You deserve that win.
I can't wait to go back to Virginia.
Say what?
But I can't wait to go back to Virginia. I love it up there.
Yeah, well, it's got some good lakes, man. It does. I actually learned this year about the lakes in North Carolina, man. I didn't know North Carolina has such good lakes.
Yeah, we got a bunch of them that are not even recognized, as far as especially in the kayak world.
Yeah. I mean, the only one that I thought was not a good lake, and I say that only because it was the wrong time of year to put a kayak tournament on it, was Falls. Because summertime on Falls seems like a ledge bite. And that lake,
all are the same way.
That lake had so much boat traffic. It was ridiculous. And to be in a kayak trying to fish ledges offshore with 20 wake boats going by you, bass boats going by you, party boats going by. It was nuts, man. I couldn't believe all the boat traffic on that lake.
Like Gaston Lake, on the North Carolina Virginia line, that's a phenomenal fishery that I don't think a kayak tournament can put on there that I know of.
I think Falls would be a great lake to do in the spring.
Oh yeah, Jordan is.
Jeff looks like he's making a move. Hey, it's power hour, guys. It's power hour.
Oh yeah.
You got an hour left. Well, depending on your time zone you're in, you might have two. Eastern time is 12 p.m. So, are you guys on East?
11 here.
Central.
Yeah, so you're Central down in Alabama?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 11 for you guys?
Yep.
Okay, so you got 2 hours left. But I think Mass has an hour left.
Yeah.
Correct, Robert.
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen in this last hour? Would a triple crown winner put like 5 fish in the boat? Will Jeff Fader go pull out 320 inches? 320 inches?
We'll see. I'm gonna go just find something new. I've literally left everything I was pre-fishing, and I'm just gonna go fish some new waters. The last hour. Nothing's panning out, so this is a Hail Mary.
Let's check in and see if Coley McGowan's still throwing up fish. He's probably at home watching the broadcast right now.
That's what he's probably at home eating pizza, drinking beer.
Yeah. Well, Hammers did upgrade a little bit. They're at 185 inches even now.
If they don't get 200, I'm gonna be upset.
I mean, the way they're yeah. That's it. If you guys don't get 200, you actually lose. It just went out there.
Right.
I don't think we've had a team score 200 inches that's not either out of Texas or Florida yet, right? For the season.
No.
I don't think I'm gonna have to look that up, man, because I don't think we've had a non-Texas or Florida team put up 200 inches. Uh-oh. Jeremy's hooked up.
Got a score. Stays on.
A scoreable fish. There we are. That's a good one, man. That looks to be about a 17, 18. That's a good one, bro. Fat. Look how fat that thing is. So people watching have never seen this before. Now since he's caught the fish, he's got to put it on an approved measuring device with an approved ID code and take a picture to submit to the judges. And that is a spotted bass, beautiful bass too.
Oh yeah.
Healthy. It ain't over till it's over.
This is the hard part. Catching them's the easy part.
And spots are known for being antsy on that board.
Yep. 18 and a half, but I'll be back.
18 and a half. We'll let him go and get that fish measured. What's up, Jimbo?
Hey, what's going on? How's everyone doing with Ida in the house, huh?
Oh, they're all loving Ida right now. Ain't that right, Jeff?
Is that in there?
Exactly.
What's going on, gentlemen? Yeah. Jeff, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, how are you?
Doing great. I wish I was on the water, but that's all right. I'll leave that to the pros today.
Yeah, I'm with you too, man. I wish I was on the water.
I know, right? Blackbeard, I swear, I saw you had a pair of Turtle Beach on. Do you have Turtle Beach for Xbox? Is that what you're using?
What's up, Jimbo?
Hey, what's up, brother?
Yeah, buddy.
Hey,
PS4 though. I'm too smart to buy an Xbox.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Hey, it works, right?
I can't believe I ain't even noticed that.
Hey, I saw those. I was like, hey, that only means one thing. They're white. Those definitely not Sony. Those are Turtle Beach. That's all right, though.
But PlayStation, though, man, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, well, you got to go Xbox, bro. Huh?
See, if they'd have been Xboxes, everybody be catching fish right now.
You wouldn't have to worry about trying to send everyone bananas before they get on the water.
Yeah,
bad luck in the house, huh?
The rental place, they didn't have the Bigfoot costume. I was gonna rent the Bigfoot costume and hide on one of these islands, try to scare the Motor City guys, but I didn't know if they were packing. I didn't want to take any lead early this morning.
I left it at home.
Oh, does he got it? Looks like Conan or Ferreira just had a bite. I don't know if they set the hook. Trying to get over there right now.
Connor, did you just have a swing and a miss?
Not I. Nope.
Wasn't Matt. Wasn't Matt.
Might have been
So
John.
Maybe. Yeah, in spite of what the news is saying, you guys got some clear skies up there.
Beautiful day.
Yeah. They dropped that water temperature down too?
Yeah, we're at 71.
Woo.
I was telling Robert earlier, the area I was driving around in is usually all choked out. The water level's up maybe 2 feet.
So
I didn't even see any weeds.
They have rising water with a falling water temps. That's going to make for a great day of fishing.
It is. It should. You would think it would. You would think it would. Especially the water temperature dropping. And as we get closer, fall's starting to knock on the door. Eventually, everyone knows what that means. The 2 times a year, the most fruitful: spawn and fall.
I love. I've always caught my biggest fish in the fall, man.
Yeah. I love fall fishing. That's where it's got a special place in my heart because when I started kayak and tournament fishing, it was in the fall. That's when I won. I didn't win. That's when I got 3rd place in my first tournament, and it just kind of sat right there.
Same thing.
That's awesome. What was that, Matt?
What was that, Matt?
Same thing. Take a 3rd in your first tournament. I'd consider that a win.
I was just about to say the same thing, man.
Hey, I try to stay humble, right? Kendrick Lamar, his words resonate with me. What can I say? When I get the true win, then I'll maybe mention it once or twice. But yeah, they stiff competition everywhere I go. Pros like yourselves out on the water.
I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, but Jim Louvier just put up a post where he's like, well, it looks like the Alabama Hammers will have to come west to deal with the Hammers from Texas. And he's got like a picture of 2 hammers, and one of them's Texas, the other one's Alabama.
One's bigger, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
I love it. Hey, you're talking about
a little early.
He's already starting the trolling, man.
So you were talking about swim baits earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Big Jig Master. So you're getting into the mag draft?
Yeah. I hear for entry level, guys just getting into swim bait mag drafts, a forgiving one, as well as a couple like the S waiver and stuff like that. So I'm just now getting into big swim baits or live baits.
I wrote a scene. They make a really
this fall.
It'd be a great time of year for it too. Yeah, swim baits are one of my things I love. I'm definitely not a pro when it comes to jig fishing like yourself or Will. But I tell you, the thing for me with swim baits is I love to be able to play around and see what the kind of diversity there is. If it's a 2 joint, you got a glide. If it's over that, it's actually a swim bait. But I gotta show you some. So when you get online, you go onto Instagram, and you can enter some of those raffles. Yeah, this, my friend, is a zombie rat from Elude. Look at that bad boy. So if you know anything about, oh my God, they're hard to get. I got that, and then I got a UFO slow sink, and just picked up 2 KGB swim baits as well. So when you start to get into those upper tiers, they're extremely hard to get. Really hard to get. I went online just to see how much this thing was for resale, where people were trying to get them on eBay. I'll guess. What would you think?
You said take a guess. I don't know, $80 or something.
Take a guess. Wild guess. What would you think they're trying to sell for? This exact lure. This exact
bait?
All right. One, it's the Zombie Rat by Lude. Can you see it? It's a wake.
I'm going to say 450 to 550.
What the
guy tried to sell for $1,000.
A zombie rat? Yeah.
Yeah, Zombie Rat. This exact one. Like, you have smoked yourself retarded. There is no way.
$1,000.
$1,000. Yeah, no. Yeah. He's going to be up there a while. Who pays? Even if it's a Piz, that's one in the business right now, right? Even if it's a Piz, there's no way. I may go 300, but that's it. I wouldn't go anymore because they're so hard to get. People just don't let go of a Piz swim bait.
Well, I'll never be the guy that gets into paying that much for a swim bait, but that's a wake bait. Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's a wake bait here. Yeah,
okay.
You know what? For you, I will take it out. All right, I haven't taken it out of the box yet, but I will.
What is that?
Do you guys hear the angels in the background?
This is also an elude. This is the diesel rat.
Yeah, look at you. See,
it's one piece.
Mine's bigger than yours.
Hey,
I get one of those. I get one of the rats you got at home.
Do you?
Nice. What's the normal price for that?
The one I just showed you, I think it's like 80. I think the rat.
I was gonna say 120.
Retail, it's like 110, 120. Yeah.
So when you enter these like the online drawings, right? So they'll put up like 20 slots. You pay 20 a slot, or 18 or 17 or whatever it is. And what they'll do is they'll hold the drawing, and you got a fish on? Yeah, they'll hold the drawing. It's a little wheel that's automated. They spin it. If it lands on your name, you win it. They'll send it to you. Or on some of you can do a buyback. So if you do a buyback, you'll get you get like $250.
Oh, okay.
Get lucky. I've gotten a couple of big baits like that.
That's awesome, man. Somebody hooked up?
No,
those are waffles.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jeremy's back. You get that fish submitted, Jeremy?
Yeah, finally got it.
Nice. Now you just need to catch 9 more. 9 more that size. You got this.
That's right.
She went what, 18 and a half or 18 and a quarter? I don't remember.
18 and a half.
18 and a half. Nice. Let's give an update on the state of affairs. Do I have it up here?
You got it?
We got Lancey back. Maybe. There he is. Yeah, so right now, Alabama Hammers lead. Tar Heel Lunkers 185 inches to 18 and a half. Hey, if we remove the decimal point, Jeremy, you guys are tied.
Heck yeah.
What's the golden rule? Move it over 2.
I mean, we're joking right now. I guarantee you Motor City ambassadors would love that fish you just caught right now.
Yes, we would.
Yeah.
We just can't get it going. Pre-fishing was pretty good too.
Yeah, I caught 4 or 5 of them yesterday.
That's the worst, man. Like when you kill it in pre-fishing on a pattern or something, and then the next day it's like, are we fishing?
I was surprised. We didn't have any more rain or nothing, and the water even came up from yesterday to today. Again.
Really?
It has come up every single day.
Is it a natural body of water or a reservoir?
Natural.
Natural. Okay.
Does it have any culverts that feed into it or anything?
Yeah.
There's a really small one that you can't even see on the south end. I'm not sure. Mass guys they're on here. They can tell you.
Dude, go over there, sit on that culvert, and just throw a shaky head, let it sit there, and go to sleep.
Hell yeah.
And the north end is the output, and that's flowing. I was up there.
Really?
It's flowing, so water's leaving big time.
Huh.
But water's temps have dropped every single day I've been out here. We've been here for I think we got late Wednesday, but Thursday, Friday, and now today. And I stashed things on the boat launch to show me what the depth of the water was. So every day I get here, it was different. It was the little rock would be underwater.
There you go, people. You hear that little
Secrets of the pros. That's right.
He just gave you guys a little tidbit, a little golden nugget right there.
Now, see, Jeff, I wouldn't have been so obvious about it. I would have been like, yeah, I saw that rock again, and I just.
I actually place them on purpose.
That's good. That's good stuff right there, man.
Hey, you see this, right? It's like, all right, let me pull out my little.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm putting in notes on the phone.
But
fishing tips with Jeff Fader. Yeah, man, that just seems like a head scratcher of just environmental changes for a lake right there, man. I mean,
I wasn't expecting it being a natural lake, for sure.
Like I'm sitting here thinking, like, how can the water keep rising if you haven't had any more rain?
There's got to be a run. Yeah, there's got to be a run in somewhere.
Yeah,
we got all our weather on Wednesday night, and let me tell you, it rained bad, like all night long. Started early evening, and it was all the way. I mean, almost 12 hours of it. Wind, tornado warnings, crazy amount of rain.
Yeah, I think they had a tornado touchdown at Bethesda up here, just north of where we're at, and they had tornado warnings for DC, which is pretty rare. Yeah, pretty crazy.
Matt, you making a move, bro?
Just moved over around this dock. So I'm fishing docks with a bunch of grass around.
That sounds like money right there.
I would think so. I didn't have a bite since early this morning.
I think you need to have a talk with those fish and tell them, hey, you know what? Time to wake the hell up. Let's do this.
Hell yeah.
We got a game to win.
I'm pretty optimistic.
I'll step out for a second.
I got you. I don't know if you guys can see anything from the comment board. David, is it Fychek or Fyzik? I hope I don't butcher your name, David. So David put out some shout outs, 4 to 7 inches of rain 2 days ago. Need to put together a New Hampshire team for the next season. It's in the works, he says. Jason Starley, really hoping for a Georgia team formed soon. I'm really trying to talk it up. James Bowman, giving a shout out to Matt. Crush him, Conant. And of course, good luck, guys.
What's up, Bowman? Your boys were just having a little meeting. Good
noticed
TV and Conant.
I noticed.
The meeting has adjourned. See what they can do in the last hour. Get out of here.
So what's the game plan, gentlemen?
I had to make sure my mic was muted. Yeah, I muted the mic so you guys couldn't hear what they were saying. Real quick, I just want to give a shout out to my best buddy. My baby boy Cam turned 3 today. Got a birthday party after this I got to attend. Happy birthday, Bubba.
Happy birthday indeed. You know what? You should see if you can bring him on live stream on your phone and have him name the next bass that you catch. I had that with my neighbor. My neighbor's got a 6-year-old, so I went FaceTime with him one day, and when I caught one, and he named him Gary the Bass. And so every time I see him now, it's always, hey, have you seen Gary the Bass? Got to plant that seed of future bass while they're young.
Yeah, I took him out. I bought shiners for the first time in like 5 years, but I took him out fishing this week. And like 5 minutes into it, I look over and he dumps the bucket into the lake, so all the shiners were gone. So didn't last too long.
No, they wouldn't.
Respect, though. I mean, he wanted them to go free.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, there was a huge blow up. Bass was sitting right there, took one of them out.
I'm sure. You should. Too bad you didn't have it on video, right? Every now and then you'll see those on Instagram or social media where they're like, I have Freddie. Freddie's my little pet goldfish. I'm going to release him. And of course, it's a setup, but they'll throw him into the lake right where they know there are bass. See the blow-ups happen right after that.
we just let his turtles go this year. We found some baby snapping turtles in our front yard last year, so we kept them for a year. We let him go beginning of the spring, but he enjoyed that.
Were they alligator snapping turtles or regular snappers?
No, just common.
Common snapping turtle. So, where when I was growing up, my grandfather loved turtle soup. That was just his thing. And we had a pond. A couple ponds we went to for alligator snapping turtles, but they got pretty big year after year. You'd see some big boys in there. That's one thing I don't play with. That's why I don't go barefoot in ponds. We just don't play that.
That's what I don't know how people go noodling. Right?
Oh, God.
Because they noodle where the alligator snapping turtle is. I've seen those things, man. I'm all set.
Buddy, let me tell you, it takes more guts than you think. People watch it on TV, they don't realize. You're trying to stick your hand into something you don't know. I mean, you can pull out a snake, you can pull out a turtle, you can pull out one less finger.
ask anyone on the broadcast right now if they'd go noodling. But it's Jeff, a hard no for everyone. We see that stuff all the time.
Not even.
Jeremy, what about you?
No.
No, Matt?
Yeah,
the one? Yeah, the only noodling I'll do is with a hook.
I'm always amazed at the catfish go noodling.
There are some amazingly huge catfish down in Oklahoma. I mean, there are two guys that do that on. I think they did it like on Nat Geo for a long time. They would take groups of people out there, but they knew these holes, front to back. They knew there was pretty minimal hazards because they do it every single day. But
hey, not to change the subject, whatever happened to the guy? He used to have his own TV show for the Call of the Wild. He used to catch snapping turtles, raccoons, and everything. Is that guy still on TV?
I know you're talking about Jeff.
I don't remember his name. That dude was awesome.
Golly, hang on. I saw him pop up on a random TV show once, not too long ago, actually. Hang on. Dark-haired guy, right?
Yeah. He used to.
Jack London. No, that's not right. That's not right.
Lots of other stuff.
When I hear that, when I see the name, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that was it.
I don't remember his name.
I wish I could remember the name of the show, but this former WWE wrestler, I think it was called like Extreme Catches or something. Like he'd go shark fishing off a surfboard. He went water skiing down the Mississippi with football gear on, with a face mask and a pitchfork.
Really?
Just taking out Asian carp. Yeah, it was the best show. I don't know what happened to it. Didn't work out, but
without getting
that guy had the right idea.
Yeah, without getting too far into the unpolitically correct spectrum, I'll let you take a wild guess at why that's no longer up. Not that I know, but
it was awesome, man. When I figure out the name of it and if I find it, I'll send you a link.
Yeah, please do. Yeah, send me the link. I can't find it. Is it called the Wild or was it? It was. I know who you're talking about too. The guy was super, super nice, dark hair. God, what the heck was his name? It's gonna bug me now.
I don't remember his name. It was like it started with like a John or Jeff or something, but
I think it is Jeff something. I do.
Yeah, he was a really nice guy. I think the best one I ever seen, he was trying to get a raccoon out of a Volkswagen or something like that, and the raccoon went off on him.
You ever cornered a raccoon?
TV gold.
No joke. Yeah, right. They're no joke.
Probably got 3 seasons signed after that. All right, so someone said DB will shine if the camera's on him. I just pulled up to DB. Let's see what he can do.
I was trying to pull up Fishing Chaos real quick.
Yeah, let's do a score update.
That's what I want to do.
someone in the comments was saying a Georgia team. I think that would be incredible for the KFL.
Oh my God.
Having a state like that involved.
Yeah. Add another big hitter for sure.
Yep. Right
For
near
sure.
Florida, Alabama.
They kind of keep everything humble.
I think that would be a great addition for the South. New Hampshire is where Blackbeard likes to fish. So if New Hampshire has a team, that would instantly be a rival of ours, and that would excite me. Maine's huge. Man, Maine, some of the fishing in Maine's incredible.
I've been to Maine once,
So far up,
and I loved it. Loved it.
Yeah, we went up a few, like 2 months ago. The Maulers performed well there. I know Mike Marcone and John Ferrer and Ken Wood cashed a check.
Yeah, we got our classic coming up for MBKBA here soon, but I wasn't able to fish it because of everything going on. Yeah, so Massachusetts Maulers sitting at 51 3/4. Alabama Hammer sitting atop the Lunkers at 186 over the 34.5. Leaderboard. Cole McGowan, 176.5, followed by Tim Perkins in the number 2 slot, 73 inches. Lance Coley, 51.5, followed by Jeremy Hicks at 34.5, and Matthew with 20 1/4.
Would you say the Maulers ambassador score was?
Right now, Maulers are sitting alone with a 51 3/4.
Who got the third fish?
I will tell you in one second.
That's a recent.
John.
Catch.
Yep.
Yeah, John does well here.
Yeah. Number 2, the second fish was Ken.
I know he had the first one.
And Matthew's got, yeah, but as far as like size up and stuff, yeah, Matthew's still, hey, he's killing it. Matthew has been very consistent every tournament he's been in. And I got to say, to see the numbers that he puts up, he's really dialed in. He's tuned in his trade. He really has. Good on him.
He's on a different level, man. I mean, in the KBF monthly, he gets 106 every month. So I do it. My goal is like top 5 because I know I'm not beating Con. It's 106, not in Massachusetts.
Welcome back, Jeremy.
Appreciate it.
But you're right, that KBBT teams bracket, him and Brundle did. Oh my, they were on a different.
I know.
Level. They were in mid-season 4, man. Those guys were putting up incredible numbers in Massachusetts. It was back-to-back days.
Oh, 200 inches. What the heck?
99 or 100 inches each, just slaying them. Very impressive.
Now, I'm not saying that if they went up against me that I wouldn't give them a run for the money, because I wouldn't. But maybe in 10 years, come see me and we'll talk.
And I'm your teammate. Yeah, we have no chance.
Bro, come on, please. You carry this team. But that's okay. That's okay. Hey, be humble, right?
Any given put against those two?
Yeah,
the same
honestly,
area that I am. I can't get 106 out of here.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's not. It's definitely doable in Virginia. Virginia's got some monster bass as well. It's just a matter of trying to find the good locations where you're going to be able to consistently go back and catch them, because the places where there are good bass, they're so pressured. And you find a lot of people are hitting those things over and over. I see the same boats, the same people, they go back to the same spots. You got to get away from the norm out here to be able to find them. And that's hitting way out towards West Virginia and so on. So you got like, I won't say the names, but you have some pretty astounding bodies of water out there with double digits. So, and speaking of which, I went with DWR fishery biologist, the one we had on the show, John Odenkirk. I went out and did some electro fishing with him a couple of weeks ago. Ended up with a couple of nice snakehead. And last night,
that's cool.
My wonderful mother-in-law is here, and I'll tell you, last night I cooked him some snakehead for her. If you've never had snakehead, it is incredible. Now we're talking about someone who does not eat fish. She's just anything that's very fishy. She can't do it. And she devoured an entire slab herself. So I don't know if that is a test of my cooking skill. I'm just saying. Huh? Or
I've heard that from so many people that snakehead is delicious, man.
Brother, let me tell you, I love fish, period, right? I would rate snakehead on my top 3, actually top 2. I'm gonna go with Chilean sea bass, number 1, and snakehead, number 2. Above swordfish, above bluefin tuna. Now, if you're talking sushi, that's different realm because you're talking raw, but cooked, all that good stuff. Yeah, I made a homemade teriyaki glaze with lemongrass. Let me tell you, toasted a little bit of sesame, sprinkled over the top. It was phenomenal. In fact, I got an extra fillet if you want one. If we ever meet up, it's all sealed up. I think I got like 3 left.
What state are you in?
I'm just north of you, buddy. I'm Virginia, Northern Virginia.
Oh, yeah. All right, done deal.
I'll be by later.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'll be by later.
Hey, yeah, you're down there where my brother used to be. He used to be stationed down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm up just south of DC. I'm on Belvoir and occasionally up into the NCR here.
Oh, do you right around the corner?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I probably knew that. I just have terrible memory.
You did. It's okay. We all do.
My wife makes me older by the second.
Yeah, I think I make my wife older by the second. She's like, "I'm crazy."
Jeremy, you pulling another 19? Another 18 and a half?
16 this time.
Oh, okay, cool. I wasn't here. I was take care of a little business.
Hey, Blackbeard, are you playing Call of Duty while you're on that thing too?
Of course. That's what my other hand's doing.
I had to. I couldn't resist.
Hey, when the kids are asleep, man, that's dad's time. I play with my buddies, especially during the Corona. That's kind of what got me back into it. You know,
Bro, let me tell you something. I have my pair of Tobies
hang with the guys for 2 hours.
Let's talk about how comfortable Lance is. I mean, oh no, here we go. Come on, are you gonna work with me? No, you're just gonna keep doing stupid stuff. There we go. Lance just looks so comfortable. It must be like to know that your partner, one of your teammates, has your backs up, down, left, and right. Put up 100 and what do you put up so far? 170, 180 inches himself. To know that your teammate has your back like that, you can fish so freely, even if it's a tough day or a great day. You can just fish so freely because you know your teammates holding you down. That's awesome. How's that feel?
Feels pretty good, and I kind of figured that'd be the case, especially anytime we're on a home game.
Yeah.
It lets me take more risks. And out.
Hey, I didn't even realize you guys are inching closer and closer to that 190 inch mark.
Yeah, I just got a couple 17 3/4.
Oh, and the Maulers put up another fish too, huh? Who was it? It was Ken Wood put up a 16 and a half.
Yeah, I'd say the number 3, third one there.
Yeah. Still within striking distance in that one now. I mean, that's 3 fish. That's 3 fish. You got 4 good anglers on the water. All of them just have to hook up with 1 fish. So that matchup is not done yet. And they have roughly 25 minutes to do it. And Lance, you got roughly an hour and a half to pad to get you guys to 190 inches and up.
That's provided everyone's already submitted everything, right? So we have if the hammers are sitting at 186 over at the Lunkers 34 and a half, and they still have fish to submit. So if they have bad reception or they're just waiting because they're trying to maximize their fishing time, they can still come from way behind, still not too far away, and at least try to either lock it up or take the lead, right? I'm going to assume that's a yes. Then they got the Massachusetts Mauler with 51 3/4, so they still have a pretty sizable lead. Still waiting on Motor City to be able to go ahead and put some fish up on the board. But again, the same rule can still apply if they are either waiting to post their fish up because they're trying to maximize that fishing time that they have versus taking the chance to go ahead and try to submit them now. and hit refresh. I don't know what the cell phone service is like where you're at.
Oh, Jimbo, was that a question for me, Jimbo? I'm sorry, I wasn't even.
No, it's all right, brother. It's all good.
Oh, my bad.
It's all right.
Matt Linsman with the money shot of the camera placement.
What's going on, fellas?
What's up, man? I'm sorry.
Grinding away.
There's still time. There's still time to pull out that W, man.
Yeah, I mean, we all fish to the very last second, so it ain't over till it's over.
That's right.
It's true. Now, Jimbo, what was your question again, bro? I'm sorry about that.
No, it's all right. It's all right, brother. I was just talking about how, you've got the hammers and the lunkers right now. Hammers are sitting with 186. The lunkers are still with it. They're nipping up the hills slowly but surely, clawing their way up there just behind him. With the chance that they still have fish in the well that they haven't submitted yet. They could take a sizable jump in the score that they have now if they're waiting to go ahead and start entering fish versus and trying to maximize the fishing time they have.
That's true, man. If they are just, catch fish, taking pictures of them, putting them in the live well, and just keeping it going that way, because time's running out.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, very well. Somebody's got a lot of wind. Let's see who this is.
Yeah, process of elimination.
Oh, looks like it was Matt.
Yeah, he's got the flag up there too. So, hey, Jeff, I got a question for you, Jeff.
What you got,
brother? I haven't even checked the leaderboard for you. I don't want to put you on Front Street, brother. So you know what? I won't even. I can tell by the way you're shaking your head.
Yeah.
So what's going on, brother? Talk to me.
I went to an area today to try to get bigger ones. I knew my bite was probably going to be pretty limited. I did decent up there in practice. Went up there yesterday with bent hooks and did pretty good. And today, not a two slime darts. We had some teammates that was doing good down here, and we're not seeing any numbers right now. To my knowledge, I don't know if they have any. As you were stating earlier, it is crunch time, so we could be catching and just simply taking the photos and then getting right back in the water. But it's just not working out. It's been tough for everybody. Even Mass, they've been talking about this has been pretty tough, exceptionally tough to what they're used to as well. But just unfortunately, it's on today's matchup. We were really confident coming in. I mean, again, when we put some free fish together, we were feeling pretty good about it as well. This is a neat little lake, but it's not panning out for us.
No, I can understand. We all have these days because it's the mental game that you're facing now. As you're getting down the crunch time and trying to get into it, you get in your own head sometimes. You get tunnel vision, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. We talked a little bit about it earlier, and then of course, being on here and whatnot, it is kind of a distraction, but at the same time, it's not allowing you to sort of expand on your mindset in a way either. So
well,
you just listen to everything going on, everyone else catching them or not catching them, like you're it's good fun now.
I apologize. I'll just try to keep conversation in the background so I don't have to.
Oh, no. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's, I could easily got out of here. I enjoy getting on here. That's the thing. That's what makes this league so fun. But you're right, though. It is kind of a mental thing. And this morning, right off the bat, when the temps were a lot cooler than they were yesterday, the water was up again. It's nerve-wracking. We see how much more of the water receded up into the trees. I mean, a lot of it in areas you can't even cast to. The water goes way back in there and you can't even get to it. So maybe that's where they're all at. They should have brought a machete.
Yeah. Weed whacker on the back there, huh? So, if you're out there the day before and you're pre-fishing, sometimes you can, those fish can get really shy once they've tasted steel. I've actually seen some of the stuff on MLF where they have pros will stop and talk, and they're saying in pre-fishing they'll throw without an actual hook. They'll tie bait on there just to see where they're at to spot check them for the next day. Do you think that's a good plan? Any kind of future fishing events you may have when it comes to this kind of style fishing? Following a hurricane?
That's exactly what I did yesterday. I bet all my hooks down. and they were
That's
gulping
what
the
you
frog.
do. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they were gulping the frog right down, and I would just hold it and hold it and hold it, and they'd finally release it. So, did pretty good, and it's and it was just went to go in check that area yesterday. Tried expanding, of course, throughout the rest of the day, but I knew I was going to be limited as far as bites go, according to the free fish I had. But the ones that I did get were worthy.
Pretty solid, huh?
Yeah, they told us that everyone catches over 20s every event on this lake, and I could have been in that group for sure. So practice wasn't too bad.
Well, I wish you nothing but the best in the last few minutes that you do have, brother. I hope you do.
I'm not even up there anymore.
Hey, you know what? Stay optimistic. Hey, keep positive, right?
Hey, man, it ain't over yet.
Yeah, you
it
fish
ain't
to
over
the
yet,
end, right?
Jeff.
That's right.
It ain't over yet, Jeff. You got
Yeah,
this.
we all do, right? We know the deal.
Go
Yeah,
on.
Our first
What
rodeo.
can I say?
Look at Juice with the Conrad Benetti pose, but no fish.
It's the best I can do, man.
You headed back towards the ramp?
No, I'm headed to another spot. I had my plan B spot was blown out. I got back in there and it just looked like yoo-hoo, and I caught a couple of little dinks just right off the bat, and then nothing, and then I had about 4 or 5 boats that were running through there, and it's just not a big area at all, so I had to leave it alone, and I'm gonna go back to the area I started in. That's the cleanest water I found all day, and typically, if they're in there this time of day, it's a pretty good bite. So.
Do you think it's more of an action bite right now versus a slower bite as far as the lures and retrieve? Square bill versus the jig?
Yeah, I think it all depends on what you're fishing. I love a jig, and I throw a jig a lot, especially out here. And most everything I've caught today has come on, a little bit kind of slower to mid moving bait, not really like a finesse, like a Ned rig by any means, but it also hadn't been a chatterbait or squirrel bite either.
Yeah. Trying to play the whole gamut, right? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
He's trying to give us a little info without giving away info. I like it.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm
look,
trying to finesse it out there.
Yeah, I see. Juice on his defense tactics.
Yeah, it's somewhere in between Ned rig and burning a buzzbait. How about that?
That's a pretty wide range,
So
right there.
what I'm hearing is you're going to take Cam Newton off the roster and bring on Mac, right? Mac Jones.
Macaroni and cheese will be your starter week 1.
I mean, they've already cut Cam Newton, so of course.
I know.
Look, yeah, they did. They cut him, and now Max is number 1. But they did that because they didn't want to
pay him, I would think.
Well, when he went to New England, it was just a 1-year deal anyway.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was temporary.
Yeah, they started out with a 1-year deal, and then they re-upped after last year, and then they went and drafted back, and then he did what he did in the preseason. I mean, he had a pretty good preseason. So
he did, but at the same time, you're talking about. Look at Bill Belichick. He's personal friends with Nick Saban. So the last 3 or 4 transfers to the NFL where quarterbacks came from Alabama. So it's only going to be fitting that Jones is going to come over to take the quarterback slot. But he's got big shoes to fill.
Oh yeah.
Look at that rip wrap. Some good looking rip wrap right there, Jeremy.
Yeah. The bad is you get about ankle deep of water.
Ankle deep of water?
Oh, that screams weightless Cinco to me. Can't get a dive down there. Jig, get caught up.
Yeah, man. That right there screams either a jig or a what's that thing called? The crankbait with the metal lip.
Talk about the jabberjaw?
Jabberjaw. Yeah.
I know my crankbaits. The crankbaits. If you're the jig master, I'm the crank master. That's
no pun intended, right?
Yeah, right.
Oh man, that smells good.
Hey, Brewer comes over and I'll go through his stuff for Craig basically like yes, no. Like you remember baseball cards back in the day? Got it, need it, got it, need it, yeah. It told you that my jigs too. I'm like, I don't know, bro. Which one's dirty jig? I got the dirty jig.
Yeah, he's a big dirty jigs guy, right? Will?
Yeah. He's got 3-4 big cases full of his jigs. I mean, I got a nice big case too. A big, what is it, Plano? Plano or Plank? What was it called? Plano, I think.
Plano.
Anyway, yeah. So I got mine completely full up, but it's his and I'm very organized, very detail organized. This is kind of the way my brain works. And he's definitely got his organized too when it comes to his jigs. He's got it laid up by size, color. I'm like, damn.
Toby, the fishing's been tough today, man. If your name's not Coley McGowan, so there ain't no fish to show right now, man. I mean, fishing's been pretty tough. I mean, the mass maulers are leading 3 fish to none right now, I think.
Yeah. Sorry about that, bub.
It's the mass maulers have 51 3/4 inches to 0 from the ambassadors. It's just been a tough day, man. And on a day like this today, for them, it pays to be the home team to know how that bite is on your body of water when it's a tough bite. You know where you can go to maybe scratch out a fish, and that's what it seems like it's come down to today in this matchup, at least.
Right.
Hey guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break for our sponsor, and we will be right back.
Don't you go nowhere now.
Yeah, don't go. Jeremy, catch 5 fish while we do this, all right?
Hey, Jeff, I got you.
All right.
The roots of history run deep through Stafford, Virginia. We've raised leaders, featured artists, and honored those heroes among us. We've learned from the battles fought, and we look to the future with hope. We take this time to focus on what makes us exceptional, while constantly remembering where we came from. We're always open to fresh ideas and innovation, and savor all of the flavor at our fingertips. We find inspiration in our craftsmanship, and there's always a hidden gem around every corner. Find yours. Rediscover Stafford.
Now, I don't know about you, but that commercial makes me want to go get a beer.
Yes.
That end scene where they're just giving a nice toast, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It does definitely makes you want to go get a beer.
Heck yeah. You know, I don't know about you, but like we are all seasonal fishermen. We all have our strengths throughout the year. I'm a seasonal drinker as well. I like certain beer during this time of year. My time in Germany, I'll go for a Cola Weissen while I'm sitting there fishing for largemouth. I don't care. Now, summertime, give me a Corona. I don't know if it has anything to do with luck. What about you?
I'm not a big beer drinker myself, but if I'm reaching for a beer, it's usually going to be reaching for a Corona. Well, it used to be. Now I'm Michelob Ultra to.
Oh yeah, me too.
Keep the calories down.
Yeah, I tell you, I gotta watch my figure. The older I get, I gotta tell you,
it gets a little harder to drop the weight.
It does. Yeah, man. Just keep everything in check so we can.
It's easy to pick it up though. It's easy to pick up the weight.
Oh, yeah, it is. I think I'm actually older than you. I do.
Just a tad bit.
Oh, what do you mean just a tad bit? I think I'm
Just
a lot
a tad.
older.
Just a tad bit, sir.
Hey, I know the gray. I hate that. So if you don't drink beer, does that mean you're drinking whiskey?
Absolutely. I'm a Scotch guy. I'm a Scotch man.
Okay. Well, after this, I'm going to hit you up because I have some Takara Black and Takara Red sitting 5 feet away from me. And I'll introduce you to something that may help you with your your fishing habit.
Ooh.
Yeah, you ever had Takara black or red?
I've had red.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I'll say it later.
You're making my mouth water.
Well, you know, Buffalo Trace, they make Blanton's. And
yeah. Mm-hmm.
They, I got a barrel of Buffalo Trace from Buffalo Trace, one of their whiskey barrels they resealed in 2007. I got it in my garage.
So you're part of the Happy Gate.
Was that for me?
Who was that for?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was for you. You got a whole barrel of Buffalo Trace? Or are you part of the Happy Gate?
No, it's it's empty, unfortunately.
Hey, Juice. Let's talk about them Patrick Walters shorts you got on right now.
My what? What's wrong with shorts?
Those Patrick Walters shorts you got on right now, bro.
They're actually long. I'm just fat, and my belly rolls them up in there. See, is that better for you?
Hey, just keep your hands right here, okay? Keep your hands right there, and it will be good.
I'm just messing with you, Juice, but I couldn't let that one go, bro. I couldn't let that one go.
Did I give y'all a show?
No.
Hey, we
You're
owe
looking
you
like an Olympic.
bucks.
You're looking like an Olympian from '70s right now,
bro. Yeah, straight up.
My wife likes it. That's all that matters.
Right,
that is all that
matters.
matters.
That's right.
It is all that matters. Look like you're playing defense. Look like you've been playing defense on all the '80s players from the NBA.
Right, like he just got off a show. He just got off Caddyshack. He was
Juice, you threw that jig today, man?
What?
Catch any on jig today?
Yeah. Pretty much everything I've had's come on a jig. It's just been not really any big fish. They've all been a bunch of littles. I missed one. It was a real subtle bite, and I never felt it until it was swimming across the creek. And I set the hook, and she spit it out. So
it happens.
That's really it today. It's just not been.
I got to say, I like bites like that, but I hate bites like that. Obviously, because you can lose more of them. But I love that surprise of knowing that it's on there. It's like, oh yeah, as opposed to, you're anticipating that, just that little tug, a little think, as opposed to when you start reeling it in, you're like, oh man, this is going to be good.
Yeah, you can feel I never felt it, and it was my fault. I mean, I pitched it up in there, and I let my line go slack for a second, and I don't know what I was doing, and I looked around, and there she goes. I thought, well, I'll be dang.
Nope.
It's been.
Go ahead.
It's been slow. I made a real bad choice today, and I never, when I do come here, I usually have a pretty good day, but I've never came here to this area after as much rain as we had this week. I didn't really think it would be this bad, honestly. When I got to the ramp this morning, the water was rolling, and that should have been my first clue of, hey, pack up and go somewhere else. But I thought, no, usually those creeks and stuff, they'll say they don't move like the main river does. But today was a little different for me.
Jeremy, we're gonna need some heroics here in the last 5 minutes, bro.
Well, we got an hour. We're in Central Time.
I keep forgetting, man. Oh my God, you're right.
But
I was thinking of Jeff.
There you go. Hey, don't give up. Roll right into it. Roll with it.
Oh. There is no give up on this team, I'm telling you.
That's the look of a stone-faced killer right there in Jeff Fader right there.
I'm slowing her down.
What's the score, Robert?
What's up?
What's the
score right now?
What do we got?
Massachusetts Maulers at 51 3/4. Alabama Hammer sitting at top right now, 186 to the Lunkers 34.5. So they're still pretty much in the same area they were at.
Yeah.
If you had to give the top three slots right now, Coley McGowan at 177.5. Good Lord, 100 inches, over 100 inches over the number 2 spot with Tim Perkins. Number 3, Lance Coley. Number 4, Jeremy Hicks. Number 5, Matthew Connett. Those are your top 5.
Yeah,
right.
It's a tough day. It's a tough day when number 5 is Matthew Connett with 1 fish.
Oh, you're not lying. And by the way, I didn't mean to give.
Sounds like everybody on my team catching them but me today.
If you mean Lance Coley? I mean, if you mean Lance Coley McGowan, then yes. I mean, Lance has been catching them too, but nobody's been able really to call out Coley's fish. I mean, Coley's on them today.
Yeah, well, Coley's always on out here. This is Coley's backyard.
What would you say the spread would be now? Because
His
you're
new
sitting on
name is.
someone else's turf. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What was that, Juice?
Well, I didn't hear you. What did you say?
I cut you off. I apologize. Please.
I said, no, this is Coley's backyard. This is where he lives. He's got this place figured out, and he's one of the big reasons why we picked this lake to fish it. Was because he was so good on it, and we knew that it would really be tough to beat it here with what we had, and then with Coley just being as good as he is, not just here obviously, but everywhere, but here in particular, he's really, really good.
Roger that. Well, not to look forward to the future or nothing, because the fat lady has not sung yet. But say you make it out of this round, the next matchup's not going to be on Neely Henry.
You're right. You're exactly right. But it's a Texas. It's a grass lake where we're going. Obviously those guys didn't want to pick a lake. Or didn't really want to know until the very last minute where we were fishing, because I ain't gonna say they were scared, but they might have been a little scared.
Well, I think in MLF they do the same, right?
It's kind of similar.
I think so. Yeah.
I was gonna say I think in the MLF they do the same. They don't when it comes to the playoffs. They don't announce it till that morning. You won't know.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. But it was just that lake kind of sets up pretty similar to what we fish here. A lot similar actually. So unfortunately with some scheduling conflicts and stuff that I've got going on, and I think Coley and Chuck, we got some local events. Chuck actually is in the running for AOI for a local club event next weekend, so he's not going to be able to make the trip. I'm taking a new job within the company that I work for, so I'm not going to be able to make the trip. Coley, obviously, he got his new job, so you got about 3 or 4 of us that aren't going to be able to make the trip, and it's kind of rough because it's when we all wanted to be at.
Well, Juice, we're gonna save that for later on when we have the conversations with the winners in the winner's circle. Right now, I want to give an update. The last update we're going to give to our Pride Outdoor folks. So, Jimbo, if you wouldn't mind, man, give that score update.
You ready to give a score update? I can do that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, not a problem. All right, as we just said a minute ago, Massachusetts Maulers sitting alone right now on the leaderboard, 51 3/4. It seems like they've been there pretty consistently throughout the day as far as that number. Let me go back over here. So, yeah, all 3 have been judged against real quick before I move over. Matthew Conant with the top fish at 20 1/4, followed up by Ken Wood at 16 1/2. John, I'm not going to try to butcher your last name, so I'm just going to stick with John. John F. Foxtrot, sitting with a 15-incher. Let me go back real quick over here. Kick over to the other side. Alabama Hammers laying down the slammer, 186 over the 34 1/2. And again, the top 5 still remains pretty constant. McGowan with 177 1/2. Tim Perkins 73. Lance Coley 51 1/2. Jeremy Hicks 34 1/2. Matthew Conant with 20 1/4. Followed up by Ken Wood 16 1/2 and John F 15 inches. And forgive me, John. I just didn't want to butcher your name, buddy.
And that's it, folks. We're thank you for tuning in from Pride Outdoor Network. You're going to be going on to the next thing on Pride Outdoor Network here in the next 30 seconds or so. But thank you for tuning in. Make sure you catch us next weekend for the conference finals.
That's correct. Hey, remember 22 days, 22 too many. Y'all stay safe out there and God bless.
Absolutely. All right, guys. No, we're just closing it out for the Pride Outdoor Network, folks. But good luck for the rest of the tournament, man. It's not over yet. Hey, way to keep pushing out there, Jeff, man, and Motor City guys. We'll see what comes out of this later on.
Grind it out.
Grind it
All right.
out.
All right.
We are signing off.
Oh, we're done.
Good luck, everybody.
Yeah,
I know you're done.
All right.
I know you're done. Yeah.
See you guys.
Yeah, man. We'll talk to you guys later on this evening.
No, way to grind it out.
All right, man. It was good. See you.
Yeah, be good.
Good luck out there,
Jeremy.
Jeremy. Good luck out there, Jeremy.
I'll let you close it out, Jake.
Appreciate it.
Everybody, thanks for tuning in with us on KFL, man. Make sure you tune in later tonight. I don't know if Jimbo will be able to make it on or not for the results or whatnot, but tune in later tonight. We can put the results out and find out who's going to be in the conference finals. Who's going to face the Bandits?
I should be able to.
You will? Okay, cool. Who's going to face the Bandits in the South, and who's going to face the Rebels in the North?
That's right.
Will it be Motor City? Will it be the third matchup between the Rebels and the Maulers?
I'm going to say, what's your prediction?
My prediction is it's going to be Maulers, Rebels, and it's going to be Bandits, Hammers. And I'm going to go as far as to say my prediction for the championship is going to be Bandits versus the Rebels.
Ooh. I'm going to say Maulers and you say Rebels?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stick with that.
Maulers and Rebels, that's what you think?
I think so.
Okay. We'll find out later this evening.
Hey, it's been a pleasure.
Yes, sir. We need to link up more often.
Absolutely. And I got your snakehead too, sitting in the freezer.
I'm about to hit that way now.
All right, brother. Be good.
All right, brother. Nathan.
All right, later.